Hey y'all, and happy new year to all my subscribers and watchers. 2015, I cannot believe how quick it came and went. All the films we were all excited for have come, gone, we've ranked them all, what we thought about them. I've just done my top 10 best and worst of the year videos if you want to check those out if you haven't already. But with a new year comes new films, and 2016 has a lot of big blockbuster films that a lot of people are looking forward to, including myself. So in this video, I'm going to count down all the films that I am really excited for in 2016. But before I start, I just want to say this. I'm not going to do this in like a ranking kind of order, like the 10th film I'm looking forward to is this, and the 9th film I'm looking forward to is this. I'm just gonna list off all the films I'm looking forward to. That's just pretty much all I'm gonna do in just a random order. First off, I just want to mention these few films. These are films that I will end up seeing, but I can't say I'm looking forward to these films because there are sequels and parts of franchises to films that I have not actually seen. Those films being X-Men Apocalypse, Bourne 5, Star Trek Beyond, and Independence Day Resurgence. Like I said, those are films that are part of a franchise or they're sequels to films that I have not watched. I have not watched the X-Men films, or the Star Trek films, or the Bourne films, or Independence Day. I will end up watching them so I can go see the new films. But I just wanted to mention them now so people won't be complaining later saying, oh, why did you put X-Men? Why did you put Star Trek? So that's just my little disclaimer right there. Now into the actual films I'm looking forward to. First up, we have Deadpool. Deadpool is the first of quite a few comic book films on this list, and I will say I'm not looking forward to any of these comic book films because I'm attached to the comic book lore or anything like that, because I've said many times, I do not read comic books, so I don't know what the lore is in the comic books or what the origins are. I'm just looking forward to Deadpool because judged from the trailer so far, it looks hilarious and awesome. Ryan Reynolds is a badass, foul-mouthed mercenary who just cuts people in half, and it's just full of bloody violence, and it's just an R-rated comic book film which we haven't seen in a while. How could I not look forward to that one? Next we have Finding Dory. Now I'm really looking forward to Finding Dory for two reasons. Number one, it's a new Pixar film, and with 2015 we had Inside Out, which was my number 3 favourite film of the year, and The Good Dinosaur, which I thought was really good. So for me, Pixar is pretty much back on top in terms of the animation films. And I'm really looking forward to it as well because Finding Nemo is one of my favourite animated films of all time. So the fact that there's a sequel, Finding Dory, you've got pretty much all the voice actors back. It's done by the same studio. How could I not be looking forward to this film? Next is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. A lot of people are very looking forward to this film. I'm very interested in seeing it. I mean, it's on my most anticipated of the year list, so I am looking forward to it because it's set in the Harry Potter world. I can't wait to see the mythology back on screen with the wands and the dragons and everything about the wizarding world. I just need to see a full trailer before I get really excited for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm not like super excited to see it. I need to see that trailer before I actually get very excited. Speaking of classic franchises having prequel/spin-off films, we have Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. I was thinking about this film, because The Force Awakens has just come out, and the more I think about Rogue One and the idea and the concept, the more I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it being like a dark, serious, gritty, realistic war film set in the Star Wars universe. So you'll have like a big war scene going on, but you have like blaster cannons and like thermal detonators and Star Wars style sound effects. Plus it takes place in pretty much like the golden age of the Star Wars franchise, the original trilogy style times, because it takes place just before A New Hope. So I'm looking forward to seeing like all the old concepts back from the original trilogy in a new Star Wars film. And on top of that, it's also just a new Star Wars film, so why would you not look forward to a new Star Wars film? Next, Doctor Strange. I'm very looking forward to Doctor Strange because, number one, it's a new Marvel film, and I really like Marvel films, and it's got Benedict Cumberbatch in there as a new Marvel hero because Benedict Cumberbatch is awesome. Plus, from what they're actually saying about this film, it's going to be a very different Marvel film, I hope. It's going to be all magic and dimensions and all this weird, different sorcerer kind of things thrown in there. Plus, it's got one of the most impressive casts of a Marvel film yet. Benedict Cumberbatch, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Tilda Swinton, Rachel McAdams, Mads Mikkelsen as the villain. I have a feeling that this film could be pretty special. And since I'm on the subject of Marvel films, I might as well just mention the next one being Captain America Civil War. I mean, it's Captain America 3. It's directed by the same directors of Captain America the Winter Soldier, which might just be my favourite film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Plus you have Captain America leading one side of the Avengers and Iron Man leading the other side of the Avengers, and they're about to fight. And Spider-Man's in it. Do I really need to say more? Last two films on this list now. Number one, Suicide Squad. The concept and idea of Suicide Squad I find fascinating. It's pretty much a film about bad guys going up against villains, which I love that concept. You have your team of bad guys going up against even worse bad guys. Plus you got Margot Robbie in there as Harley Quinn, and plus you have a new Joker in the form of Jared Leto, who I personally think looks awesome as the Joker. There is in fact a new Suicide Squad trailer coming out at the end of this month or sometime this month, so my excitement for Suicide Squad might just increase, but for right now I'm still really looking forward to Suicide Squad. And finally, the last film I'm going to mention is Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I personally avoided the last trailer for this film because everyone is saying it gives away plot points and it spoils a lot of things or something. I know about the doomsday things because people on the internet actually told us that anyway, but I avoided that trailer to savour the imagery because I want to see all of the badass fighting between Batman and Superman and all the battles and epic stuff. I want to see that on opening day. I want to see that on the big screen for the first time. I don't want it all ruined for me in a trailer. Besides from that, Batman v Superman, how could you not look forward to Batman versus Superman? It's Batman versus Superman. Do I need to further explain this? So there you have it. Those are the films that I personally am looking forward to the most in 2015. There are a lot more other films coming out that I'll probably pick up on when a trailer comes out and buzz actually starts generating for films, so it'll probably change as the year goes on. But as of right now, January 1st, those are the films I cannot wait for this year. So again, Happy New Year to all of my subscribers and watchers. Here is to an amazing 2016. What films are you most looking forward to this year? Tell me in the comments below. And if you like this stuff and you want to see more of my stuff, then be sure to subscribe to my channel because I got stuff coming to you guys all the time.